Breaking up is hard to do, especially when the split involves a business. In Florida, a business divorce can be as emotionally charged as a personal one. Disputes over ownership, financial interest, and operation control can make the process feel like a legal minefield. But with the right guidance, you can protect your interest and move forward with minimal damage. Let's talk about how to handle a business divorce in Florida. First, let's clarify what a business divorce really is. Simply put, it's when a business partner decides to part ways. Maybe the partnership has run its course, or there's been a breakdown in trust or communication. Whatever the reason, navigating this separation requires a clear strategy to ensure your legal and financial rights are safeguarded. Florida business laws are structured to give you options, but you have to be smart about how you approach the process. The first thing you need to do is look at your partnership agreement or operating agreement. These documents often include buyout provisions, dispute resolution clauses, or dissolution procedures. Think of them as the rule book for your breakup. If you don't have one, don't worry. Florida law has default provisions that will apply. But having a solid agreement in place makes the entire process a lot smoother. Emotions can run high during a business divorce, but keeping a cool head is critical. You want to approach this process like you would a chess game, thinking several moves ahead. You can start by documenting everything. Whether it's financial records, email communications, or agreements, having a paper trail can help you avoid disputes down the road. Communication is also key. If the partnership hasn't completely broken down, consider mediation or arbitration. These methods can resolve disputes without the need for lengthy and costly litigation. Florida courts often encourage alternative dispute resolution methods because they save time and money. Plus, they allow you to have more control over the outcome. If you're facing irreconcilable differences, it might be the time to consider dissolving the business altogether. In Florida, this means following specific legal procedures, including filing articles of dissolution with the Department of State. You'll also need to notify creditors, pay off debts, and distribute remaining assets. It's not glamorous, but it's a clean way to end things and move forward. One critical aspect of a business divorce is valuing the business. Whether you're selling your share, buying out your partner, or dividing assets, you'll need a fair market valuation. Hiring a financial expert or forensic accountant can ensure that everyone gets their fair share without unnecessary conflict. In Florida, disputes often arise over what the business is really worth. So having a neutral third party assess its value is a smart move. And let's not forget about tax implications. A business divorce can trigger significant tax consequences, especially when assets are being transferred or the business is being dissolved. Consulting a tax professional who understands Florida law can save you from unpleasant surprises later on. Legal representation is non-negotiable in a business divorce. You need someone who can advocate for your interests and navigate Florida's complex business laws. A good business attorney will help you understand your rights, negotiate on your behalf, and if necessary, represent you in court. Don't try to go it alone. The stakes are too high. Beyond these fundamentals, it's important to consider the human element of a business divorce. Relationships matter. Even if you're ending a professional partnership, the way you handle the separation can impact your reputation and future opportunities. Maintaining professionalism throughout the process can open doors for future collaborations or referrals. Burning bridges may feel satisfying in the moment, but it's rarely worth the long-term cost. Another angle to consider is intellectual property. If your business owns trademarks, patents, or copyrights, you'll need to determine who retains ownership or whether the assets need to be divided. In Florida, intellectual property disputes can add layers of complexity to a business divorce. So addressing this early on can save you from potential conflicts later on down the road. And don't forget about employees. If your business has a team, their future may be affected by the divorce as well. Transparency and communication are crucial. Whether the business is dissolving or one partner is taking over, employees will appreciate being kept in the loop. Mismanaging this can lead to morale issues or even legal claims, so it's worth taking the time to handle that right. There's also the question of future liability. When dividing a business, ensure that all liabilities from loans to pending lawsuits are clearly addressed. You don't want to find yourself on the hook for debts or obligations that you thought were resolved. Working with a business attorney can help you close these loopholes and walk away with peace of mind. Finally, Think about your personal goals post-divorce. A business split is a chance to reassess what you want to achieve. Do you want to start a new venture, collaborate with different partners, or maybe take some time to regroup and explore new industries? A business divorce, while challenging, can be a stepping stone to a brighter future if approached with the right mindset. Remember, the end of a partnership doesn't have to mean the end of your entrepreneurial dreams. Many business owners use a divorce as an opportunity to start fresh, explore new ventures, or pivot in a different direction. With proper planning and professional guidance, you can emerge from a business divorce stronger than ever. So if you're navigating a business divorce in Florida, take a deep breath and focus on what matters most: protecting your interest and planning for the future. This isn't just the end of something, it's the beginning of your next chapter.